here. I have a little side project I'm working on. For my commute to work, I have a fascination or enjoyment of scooters. So I have a fascination with something that is more utilitarian. It has great gas mileage, so I picked up one a while back, drove it for the summer, and my wife and I enjoy it, but it's only one, and it is technically a two-seater, but it's a 50cc, so I don't need a motorcycle indoor. The scooter that I just picked up for myself, and I'm giving the one that was purchased as kind of like a joint slash pretty much my scooter I'm giving to my wife. It's the nicer, newer Yamaha Zuma that you have seen probably in the other vlog videos. In the background you saw a scooter I was working on. Well, that one I'm still putting up for sale, but I found an identical one running, and this is the seat off of it. I'm slowly going through and doing very superficial stuff because it runs. So I don't need to really delve into the motor, and I don't need to get nitty-gritty with it like I did the other one, which ended up being a wiring issue. This one runs perfectly fine, perfect wiring, no issues. So I'm going through and fixing the cosmetics of it because it was rode hard and consistently just left outside, as you can see with the seat, and it just baked and destroyed it. So this is an original seat. I'm going to go through and remove all the staples, use an outline of the fabric. I purchased some faux leather that is actually very well close, or if not on par, with a lot of what these seats are made out of. Very rarely, unless it's like an Indian motorcycle or Harley Davidson or a variety of those more top tier, do you actually use leather, and that would be really expensive. A lot of times it's actually cheaper to purchase the whole unit as it sits here, brand new, than to just purchase that piece of leather if it were actual leather to cover the said seat. So I'm going to go through real quick, take this off, use it as a template, throw that on there, cut out my outline, get it all nice and neat, and I'm going to just do a couple videos. It's my current passion at the moment is to just fully outfit it. I have it on the insurance. I'm waiting for my little low power scooter sticker to come in the mail, and I'm going to start driving that back and forth to work. And this isn't terrible. It looks pretty rough, but it also just kind of feels like I'm sitting on a sheet of sandpaper on the way there and back, and it just doesn't feel so nice. So we're going to go through, freshen it up a little bit, give it some new life, and I'll do a couple other little modifications, and I'll just kind of take you along in my day-to-day little revamps and cleanups of the little scooter. So hopefully you enjoy, and let's roll that footage. actually wasn't near as bad as I was anticipating it to be, which is very nice. I'm happy with the end result. This is my first technical seat that I've actually reupholstered. And it turned out pretty good. I can probably cut off a little bit of excess on the inside here. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with the turnout of it. And it just absolutely freshened up that seat. And it'll be a lot better than sitting on kind of a pseudo grade of sandpaper that the other one was. So that is that. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was a quick little snippet. I'll roll some footage of it finally put onto the scooter and kind of showcasing the new look of it. I think it'll definitely freshen up the place a bit, which I am super stoked about. Can't wait to ride it around and enjoy the new seat. And the foam underneath, I thought about rebuilding possibly if I needed to, but feeling it, it was perfectly fine. It had the standard kind of plastic sheet over it, so that way if the seat was to get wet at all, it wouldn't soak down into the foam, which sadly it looks like that had degraded. This scooter is actually from 2008, so it's a little bit old, not gonna lie about that. It has a few miles on it, and I'll be putting quite a few more on it myself. If the engine ends up going in it, God forbid I have to put another one in there and just keep riding it around. But we shall see how it looks here in just a few. Thank you very much for your patronage. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you did. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It helps out greatly. Hit the notification bell while you're at it. It definitely gives you the ability to know the next time I'm up to my little shenanigans playing around with some new project or new fascination of mine. I get those on occasion. Wild spurs, things like that. Not that this building or anything was like that. Of course it was. But hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks again. Have yourself a good one.